we try to keep an employee as long as we can. So the people that are an integral part of the business, we make them happy. We try to make their job easier. So that person's more happy on a walker, a sit-down mower. Nice and comfortable, easy controls. It's an easier work day to work out in the sun, the heat, the rain, when you're comfortable than when you're uncomfortable.
I've used Walker in the past, and I love the way it handled. I love the way it cut. I loved how it actually rolled across the terrain and not scalped. And it's just not a stationary deck. And it's very easy to clean out the decks. Actually, what I do is I clean it out per site. So you're not transferring one grass type or one weed seed to the next client. There's no other mower in my mind that can do that type of job.
The weight distribution of the Walker is very good. In fact, its ability to maneuver and with hydros on each wheel, and that ability to control that allow you to shift distribution in different types of terrain. We have a lot of hills here on the property, so we're able to take that machine and manipulate it in such a way that we get a very safe and clean cut.
So when you, as a athlete, you try to get set in your routine, and then when you go take it into action, you know what your result's going to be. So I feel that way with the Walker mowers because I know what it's going to look like whenever I'm done. Knowing what the machine is going to do and how it maneuvers, and I can drive backwards comfortably because I know where the deck is. I feel like I know how the machine runs. They all steer real similar. It's a part of me whenever I'm using it.
I don't want to be sitting down expending a lot of energy. The Walker, just by design, very little movement between your arms and your hands. It's very comfortable.
The way everything is situated on the machine itself, and everything is pretty much at your fingertips. So you can really control the ground speed is what I like. I just have the one hand resting on my knee most of the time, and I can control forward, backward, side to side, just with pretty much my 3 to 4 fingers. Having that instead of your hands up like this all the time, moving back and forth, your arms are up here. They're not resting down, almost at your side. Just the precision of how quickly you can turn on a dime.
Well, I mean, you just only have to use it once to see what it can do. It's a joy to operate and to run. I just don't think there's any other product out there that can compare to it.
But I used to have to duck and move, and I'd snap branches off, and when I use the bee, I'm sitting so low and I can get underneath everything that there's no issue. I'm just doing circles around this tree, and normally I would have been 1.5 feet, 2 feet taller because of where I was sitting on that mower. And you can get underneath evergreens that may be hanging over that's going to beat you up if you try to cut in, but you can't do that on a mid-mount.
You're able to get in places with this thing that you can't get into with a lot of mowers that are on the market right now. I can eliminate most of the trimming around garden beds because instead of having the mower underneath the machine, it's in front of me. So I can actually look down on the left side or the right side, and I can say, oh, I can get close to, say, that garden bed, or I can get around that tree. We can cut down on the trimming because I'm able to get in closer with the machine. So you add that up at the end of the day per site, you're saving time and you're saving money.